The show-off guys has the hot tub, he gets all the pretty girls. Now, learning and being in this world a long time.
Do you know the average office worker has more lactic acid built up than a bodybuilder? Hey, hot tubbers, how is everybody doing today? I am here today with my lovely husband, Frank Johnson. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. Happy to be here.
Did you have a good Christmas?
I had a wonderful Christmas.
What was the best thing you got? You better say something for me.
Better say what?
You better say something that I give you.
It was everything you gave me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I got a lot of cool things.
Apple Watch and yeah, he did. He did
I did
pretty well.
really well for being
the old man,
the oldest one.
The old man in the group, and the best gift he got. And he doesn't want to say it's the best gift he got, but the best gift he got was the Browns jacket that he got from his grandson, his new grandson.
Yes, so, Carter's. Yeah. Carter's gift to me was definitely the number one hit.
That's your favorite for sure. It's definitely your favorite.
Yeah.
So
never mind.
And the reason Frank decided to join me today is he's a UPS driver. And he doesn't know anything about hot tubs other than the fact that he knows that they make him feel good. So he's really not in on the hot tub world at all, but he's a hardworking man. He's been doing this. How long you been doing it?
31 years.
Really? We broke 30 on the. I didn't know that for some reason. I still had like 26 years in my head.
Driving 29 and 3/4.
29. He's like a little kid.
In the UPS world, 31.
So, and he's actually got the 25-year safe driving patch, which is a big deal. But he's just come off of peak season, and if you guys are aware how hard your UPS drivers, your postal workers, the FedEx guys, all those guys work so very hard this peak season. And he just got off, and he's got enough seniority today that they didn't have all the routes today, so he got to take the day off. And he was like, well, hey, I'll hang out with you. And I'm like, well, I got to do a YouTube video. And he's like, all right, I'll do it with you. You tell me what you love about the hot tub.
Well, everything I love about the hot tub is my experience with the hot tubs goes kind of a long way back, and you know the story, but a lot of people out there don't know. What I thought of a hot tub was a hot bath. You know, when I first introduction of a hot tub, what is a hot tub? It's a fancy thing that just does hot water, and you sit in it, and it's a show-off thing. You know, the show-off guys has the hot tub, he gets all the pretty girls. And so now, learning and being in this world a long time, I get what a hot tub actually is and what it does and how it benefits. But no, seriously, that's kind of what I thought about a hot tub. Big deal, you know. But no, actually, in the hot tub world now I live in, you can ask me any kind of question you want, and I'll go with how good it does for me and how I can't live without one anymore. So.
For sure. So the couple of things that we're going to get into here in a second is, for you, and I know this for a fact, is you'll be out on these super cold days, and it's especially, and those days are coming. I mean, what are we temperature-wise today? 19 below?
It's going to be a cold week. I'm dreading it. That's why I took the day off.
But I mean, it's just crazy cold out, and the first thing you do when you get out of the truck and you come, we actually live just like 3 blocks from the center, but he comes home and he literally starts stripping the second he hits the garage door, and he's going straight for the hot tub. He did get a new swimsuit for Christmas.
A new swimsuit.
You guys, oh my gosh. I'm going to tell you guys, Frank got a Speedo for Christmas, and this little wolf thing, and
I love it, yeah.
He loves it.
Didn't think I would wear it, but that's my favorite swimsuit now.
So I'm going to ask this question. What do you guys wear in your hot tub? Do you have Speedos? Do you have regular swimsuits? Do you just go with your trunks or nothing at all? I know a lot of people that go with nothing at all. We're not going to go down that road. I'm just curious what you guys wear in your hot tub. But anyway, he got this new swimsuit, and he literally starts the second he gets home, he's in that hot tub. And the first thing that happens is, it warms your body up. It warms your core up. And it starts from,
your buddy Vince explained it's the best. He's so good at, and I can't explain it like him, but explains, you know, that first word ah
Yes.
that everybody says, you know, when you go. I tried doing it without saying ah. Can't happen.
He did. He did. He honestly, he came
Your
home.
mouth opens. It does.
He came home the other day and he's like, I'm not going to say when I get in the hot tub. I said, yeah, you're not. And he goes, no, I'm really not. I'm not. And we got off to doing a couple other things and I jumped in the hot tub, and I'm always in before he is. But I jumped into the hot tub and he got in and he forgot. and he sits down and he gets those shoulders in the water and he goes, and
well, the feeling it gives you, it's you know, it's right here. Relax, soak, and unwind. And this is what the first thing that happens, you unwind. You really do. All that stress you had from the day, or even if you had a great day, it doesn't really matter. Once you get in the hot tub, everything just went away. And it becomes even a better day. If it was a good day, and if it's a bad day, it just became a good day. And that's probably one of the most best feelings I have is jumping in a hot tub is
It is. And for me, it's and I've said this to you many times, is like, I have the worst day ever. And I sell hot tubs. You wouldn't think I'd have bad days, but sometimes I have bad days. And when I come home and I get in that hot tub, and it's just the period to the end of the day gets absolutely better, and it's just awesome. So let's check in here with the comments. We don't have a whole lot yet here, but Kayla says, hi. Hi, Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
She's my daughter-in-law, and she's grandbabies, so she actually gave Frank the jacket. So it really came from Kayla, you know that, right?
Yes, I do.
So, and then she says everything sounds good. And Robert, good to see you. I'm so happy you're here and you wear your birthday suit. I love going in my birthday suit. Going in your birthday suit is the best. However, my backyard does not allow birthday suit soaking.
It has to be dark.
No, our backyard does not allow birthday suit soaking. So it's really important that we do wear suits, but we have great neighbors, and they're all over quite a bit to check it out. But, you know, some of the things, let's just talk about for a second. Let's just talk about benefits of a hot tub. I mean, you're 57 years old.
Yes, I am.
And
thanks.
But you're getting, your muscles are getting tighter. You're moving slower. You limp a little more, and he works out every day. You guys, he is a very fit guy, and he tries really hard. But do you think? Tell me how the hot tub has helped you be able to get up and do that every morning and do what you got to do.
I like to say, I like to use the word Vince does, and I can't think of it right now, but it's something to do with your flow in your body system. Your blood levels change, everything, your oxygen levels change, your muscle tension changes. It's a really, really big time relief. And since we had the hot tub 5 years now.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Well, I've had a hot tub for 25 years.
It's made me young. There's no doubt about it.
For sure.
I damage my body. You know that. Yes, I do work out hard, and there's other ways. I like to dance around the house, and I get mad when NFL football and the stress in the world. So I don't treat myself completely 100% good, like she's saying. And that hot tub is my savior a lot of times. It really is. When I get in there, sometimes I like you to be quiet. You keep talking to me, but so I can do the relaxed part of it. But no, hot tubs for the world out there that me with no knowledge of them, a hot tub just is not hot bath water. It's way more than that.
It was so much more in that, and there are reasons for that. Because, and if you guys, I'll put a link after the stream today. But Dr. Bruce Becker, he has done so many studies on why a hot tub is good for you. He's done the studies of why you physically can't get in a hot tub and say when you get in there. When you're in there, especially at 104 degree water. Now that's a little warmer than I like to keep my hot tub, but that is the absolute best temperature that you should keep your hot tub, is at 104 degrees. And when you're at 104 degrees, and if you sit in that for 20 minutes, it lengthens your muscles. So it actually makes your muscles longer and stronger, and it all the bad stuff. So when your muscles are tight like this, and you know you got a fist and you can't straighten it out, that's lactic acid. And you know, after you do a big workout, you do a lot of weightlifting, that type of thing, the stress that builds up in your neck. Do you know the average office worker has more lactic acid built up in the back of their neck than a bodybuilder? And that's just from sitting in the office for 8 hours a day. You're typing up and you're doing your thing. And that's huge. I mean, and when you get in a hot tub, those muscles that are all tight like this, they have to. There is no way around it. They physiologically have to lengthen and stretch out. And as they do that, that lactic acid leaves. All the bad stuff gets out, so the good stuff, so the oxygen that your heart is pumping harder, all of that stuff is better for you, and you're getting the benefit. There's nothing out there. There's no pill bottles. There's no magic beds. There's no massage chairs. There is nothing except for maybe a sauna. The saunas do quite a bit for you as well. But there's nothing out there that can make your body recover quicker than a hot tub. And we both know that in the evenings when we come home from work. We also know it when in the mornings when you wake up.
That's the greatest.
I am a morning user. I never used to be a morning user. And I drive a lot, and that's where my lactic acid builds up, especially this time of year. Super icy, and it's stressed out. And Frank drives a ton too. He goes 100 miles north, I go 100 miles south. And by the end of the day, I mean, we're both just like, you know, and we go out in the hot tub. We have a cocktail, we go out in the hot tub, we enjoy that, and our life is improved because of that. But it's all the physiological reasons. And again, if you check out that report by Dr. Bruce Becker. He has changed the hot water industry, and that has been huge. And, you know, another thing that happens, and you already kind of touched on this, was conversations. Conversations in the hot tub. And I know I'm a talker. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, I'm a talker. I love to talk. And when I get in the hot tub, that's when I finally get to go. And then I just start vomiting words because I want to tell him everything that I want to talk to him about.
With that, our timing is bad. Like she said before, she's always in the hot tub first.
Yeah.
And so when I get in, she wants to talk. I want to get that first 2 minutes of relax and sunlight. But
did you really?
I did not. I did.
Okay.
But no, I get what you're saying, because after I'm that 2 minute like too, I want to talk about it.
Yes. I mean, we both do. And the cool thing is we've got a 14-year-old daughter. It's Frank's daughter, and she's awesome. And you know, when they're 14, do you know how hard it is to get them to talk to you? I mean, it's absolutely almost impossible to get your children to talk to you from the ages of 12 to about 18. They want nothing to do with you. I mean, you have to beg them to go out in the hot tub. The stuff she tells you in the hot tub, the stuff she tells me in the hot tub is crazy.
I mean, yes. Yeah, when she's sitting on the couch and the TV's on or something else is in the house, no, you know, mumble. Yes, out in the hot tub, it's as loud as she can be and as excited as she can be. And if she's mad about something, if she's excited about something, you do hear about it.
And she will
for sure.
She will actually talk to you about it. And my kids are, in fact, we had all our kids here for Christmas, and it was actually storming too bad, and we didn't get a hot tub as much as we would have wanted to. But my kids in the hot tub, it is life-changing. Hey guys, tell me, you know, leave me comments. What's the best conversation you've ever had in your hot tub? I'd really like to know what conversations you guys are having in your hot tubs, because I can tell you the conversations that we're having in our hot tubs are unbelievable. I mean, and we solve the world's problems in the hot tub, but quit laughing at me. My kids, when they're here, and especially my youngest, so my oldest, he's a hot tubber. He's been a hot tubber his whole life. He absolutely loves the hot tub. In fact, Kayla just made a comment.
That's what I was laughing at.
Kayla's my daughter-in-law, so she's married to my son Kyle. But Kayla says, when I was cleared for hot tubbing after birth, the first words out of my mouth were, "Sweet Jesus, I've missed this." Because they actually have a hot tub at home. My younger son, Riley, he loves the hot tub, but he never used to be a hot tubber. When he was younger, we had a regular chlorine hot tub, and he's got psoriasis. And so the hot tub actually really, really irritated him. And I always kind of took it personal. I'm like, why don't you ever want to go in the hot tub with me? And he'd always say it makes me itch. It's an itchy thing. And then when we moved up here, we got a saltwater hot tub. And when we got a saltwater hot tub, he decided he loved the hot tub. And he actually moved up here with us. He went to school. And when he went to school, he would come over and want to use the hot tub. And the kid was working his tail off. He was going from 6 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And he was doing some package sort for UPS. And he would come over after that. And he would, he'd be like, Mom, can we go in the hot tub? It'd be like 11 o'clock at night. And I'd be like, I'm done. I want to go to bed. But I know that meant that he wanted to talk. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Is he wanted to talk, and he needed to get something off of his chest, and he absolutely loved it. And to this day, he lives in Sioux Falls now, and he lives an hour and a half away. He'll call me and say, hey Mom, can I come up this weekend in hot tub? That doesn't mean he wants to come use the hot tub. That means he's got something that he wants to talk to me about. And it's been awesome. And it's not as much because most of the time it meant he needed money. He's got a pretty good job now and he doesn't need money anymore, but that's kind of where we are. Talk about your feet. I mean, that's something we had
very important. The most important part of your body. And I'll just go like from my days at UPS, all my athletic experience. I played amateur everything. With just your friends, the softballs, and all this stuff. And it's like, okay, none of this happens without your feet. If you really think about it. What was the strongest part of your body was always a question. What's the most used part of your body? All these things. Your friend said it the best. I didn't realize how important your feet really are and how many nerves and bones are in your feet. And when you soak your feet in the hot tub, it's amazing when you come out of the hot tub, it's like, I'm back where I could run the 100-yard dash again. Not that it'll be that fast, but you do feel, your feet are very important. And for me, when I go out in this hot tub out here, I'll put my feet under a jet and oh my, it's I don't know the word for it, amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Amazing.
Amazing.
Certainly is.
And I mean, the big thing on that, and I just broke my microphone. The big thing on that is it's called reflexology. And there's studies after studies after studies. And again, I'll link something down below on that. But there are like 7,000 nerve endings at the bottom of your feet. And foot health care is so important. So take care of your feet. Please take care of your feet. But if you've got good circulation and you keep everything going, a hot tub will help with that. And if you've got good foot health, you've got health in general. I mean, that's a huge, huge deal. And Tiffany, always good to see you, Tiffany. Welcome. And she says, I listen to my audiobooks in mine. I listen to a lot of audiobooks when I drive. So when I'm not doing that is when I do my audiobooks when I'm driving. So I don't do that in the hot tub, but it's a good thing to do if you want to totally chill out. I like to watch movies in my hot tub too. What do you think about having the TV on the back?
Must.
Yes.
We spoiled ourselves.
Yeah, we never had a TV out there before, but now we do. And you use the hot tub a ton more since we put the TV out there. I mean, you were typically he was a 10-minute user. Like, he would jump out and he would get all the benefits. He'd be like, okay, I'm good. I got more things to do. Because Frank doesn't sit down. In fact, I am shocked that we've got him to sit down this long for this. In fact, when he said he wanted to go on the live with me, he goes, what, we got to do like 10 minutes or something? I'm like, no, we go closer to an hour. We'll see where it goes. But he wants to take the Christmas decorations down today.
With the TV, that benefited us, over the summer nights when it gets chilly out, and you can watch your news, your sports, whatever may have you, a movie. And when you got that cushion, also to sit on the cushion, you can raise yourself up a little bit, and then get back down. So you kind of get in and out because you do get warm. You do get like this almost too hot, but it's always benefiting you. And the TV thing, yes, actually did make me stay out there longer. So if you don't have a TV, you might want to think about that.
Or maybe you should listen to some audiobooks like Tiffany does.
Okay, sure. I'll try that.
That would be good for you.
Me?
Or the podcast. You can listen to the Tub Talk podcast.
I could.
You guys be sure to check
I
that
could
out
do
too
that.
when you get a chance on Apple or Spotify or something like that. Listen to the Tub Talk with the Hot Tub Lady. And if you guys get a second, give a review over there as well. But we do is we take these live streams and we actually turn them into podcasts. So I would love to have you guys there as well. So listen over there. Kayla, she says, best hot tub conversations were planning her wedding and choosing her baby names in the hot tub. She picked a good baby name. She wouldn't tell me what it was, but there's a family tradition where the dad's oldest son has to have the father's first name as a middle name. And so my son's name is Kyle. So our grandson's middle name had to be Kyle. And that's kind of a hard name to get something coming up with, but they got Carter Kyle, and I didn't know until he was born, but I absolutely loved it. It was a great name. Any questions you guys have at this point? Or tell me what's going on. What is your biggest struggle when it comes to taking care of a hot tub? Let me know that in the comments so I can answer that question. And while we do that, we're gonna let Frank tell us what you do to take care of our saltwater hot tub.
Our biggest struggle, and we both know this, is the water level, I think. Keeping the water, because we use our hot tub a lot, and of course our neighbors like to use it a lot too, and which is fantastic. We love to sit 4 or 5 people in a hot tub, and your water level always goes down. And it seems like we're either getting a hose out real quickly to not that night or that day or anything, but the water level and the new chemicals into that little thing you got floating around there now. There's really no maintenance except for water level and your filters every now and then. But
so what do you guys think Frank has to take care of for the hot tub? What do you think his one duty for the hot tub is? It's keeping the water level up. That's the one thing he has to do. And I've actually made that super easy for him. We've actually got the new little spigot where you hook the spigot into the sink and then you just take a flexible hose during the winter. He used to have to bail it out there, but I would say once every 4 to 6 weeks, we're having to add water to the hot tub. And especially more so in these winter months, you're going to have to add water more often because it evaporates a lot quicker. And that's whether you have 2 people or 6 people in that hot tub. That is something that's definitely going to happen from that. So that's how that goes. And the little thing that's floating around in there now is the eye care.
Eye care, yes.
And the eye care is...
Sorry.
It's like the greatest thing ever.
It is. It's took care of my world.
It is the greatest thing ever, but the eye care. And mine is actually super good shape right now. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but... it's not focusing in. I can't get around my microphone, but everything's blue and it looks fantastic. So that's a huge deal that your hot tub looks good and you go from there. Tiffany actually shared her hot tub with me the other day, and it was up on the front of my screen, and I was actually looking, I was actually using her test results to try to adjust my hot tub, which was actually what I needed to do to my own hot tub. So if you guys ever do get an eye care, you can definitely share your eye care with me, and then I can kind of give you shout outs every once in a while if and when you ever need to do something. So definitely. And Robert, I use my hot tub to pray and meditate. That's an awesome thing to do. And I can tell you, I've been through some...
God bless you, Robert.
I've been through some pretty tough times in my life. Pre-Frank, there's been some times where if I wouldn't have had my hot tub to do that, to pray and to meditate in my hot tub, I'm pretty sure I probably wouldn't have made it. I've been through a few suicides, and I've been through a couple of things with some family, and the hot tub was the mental place that I could go where I could look up at the stars and just shut the rest of the world off. And if I wouldn't have had that, I honestly can't say I would have made it if I wouldn't have had that hot tub to soak in. And just, again, everything it does for you is just, and you cannot go into a hot tub in the worst mood ever and just, totally tied up and tied in knots. You cannot stay in there for 20 minutes. You're always going to get out better than you got in. That's actually a hot spring saying. You will get out better than you got in. And I challenge you. I'm going to make that as a challenge. If anybody can say that they didn't get out better than the hot tub than they got in, I'll buy you something. I don't know what I'll buy you because I just know that isn't the case. I'll get you a hot tub lady t-shirt. If you can honestly tell me that you got into the hot tub worse than you got in, I will buy you a hot tub lady t-shirt. Reach out to me on Instagram and let me know that. So, but that's a big deal. And Robert, I think that's great that's what you're using your hot tub for. It's a huge,
absolutely, yeah.
It's a huge deal, and you've done that a few times.
Oh, absolutely. Every time I'm in there. And it's a really great feature at nighttime and when the sky is clear to look up at the stars and praise the Lord and what a beautiful life we really have. So, yeah, I definitely meditate and praise. Absolutely.
If he can get his wife to shut up.
Yep.
So that's definitely it. So, just some things just for everyone else. When it comes to taking care of your hot tub, the thing that I struggle with the most is honestly keeping my salt level where it needs to be. And I've been around long enough that I know now that the salt is the salt and it's always going to be right. I need to just not worry about it. So that's kind of a big thing there. And then getting that hardness in line. Again, guys, just for giggles, on a saltwater hot tub, you need to keep your hardness at a 75 part per million or lower. You need to keep your pH at a 7.6. You need your alkalinity to be between 80 and 120. You need your salt level at 1750, and you need your chlorine at a 0.5 to a 3 part per million of chlorine. So if you do that, you're doing really good. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. So the big thing he does when he gets in the hot tub, he loves our hot tub's a no phone zone. We can't take hot tubs out into
your phones out to your hot tub.
Yes. Yeah. You can't take your phones out.
Can't take your phones out to your hot tub.
But unless you have a point to make to someone, which is typically... There's got to be some social media involved in here once in a while, but it's pretty rare. If it's just the two of us going out, the phones have to stay out. If there's anybody going out with you, the phones have to stay out. But there's a couple of times like you'll get done after a hard day, or you'll be the first one in from your UPS crew, and then he likes to let the guys know.
My coworkers know that this is how you relax after a hard day.
This is how you recover after doing peak season.
As they're texting on the phone how bad they got it in life, I let them know they don't.
So he does. That is something there. So, okay, DW, just placed my order for my Hot Springs Envoy with a salt system. Should be here in March. Honestly, how much time each week can I expect to spend on maintenance? Honestly, not very much. If you can give me 20 minutes a month, you do have to give it to me. You do have to give me 20 minutes every month. But if you can give me 20 minutes a month, you'll be totally fine. And honestly, if you do get the eye care, highly recommend it on a salt system. You're never even going to have to think about it because it's always going to tell you what's going on. Most of the time, you can hit those buttons while you're in. He's thrown. Most of the time you can hit those buttons while you're in the hot tub, and you really don't have to do that much. That first 2 weeks, super, super important that you get everything dialed in, just like I had said. I do have some cheat sheets. Those are in the description down below on where you need to keep all of your stuff. There's also a pH and alkalinity charts that are free if you just want to download those from my website. Those are a good thing that I suggest that you have, but get that hardness in line first, 75 part per million or lower, and keep that salt at 1750. If you do those two things, that salt system is going to be a piece of cake. And literally 20 minutes a month, and most of that time is spent cleaning your filters and adding water, like Frank was talking about. Those are really what you need to do. You're gonna love that Envoy. We have the Grandie, but you're gonna love the Envoy. If I was tall enough to use a lounge, that would be the hot tub that I would have at home. You've sat in that one a couple of times, and you like that one a lot. But We also
Certainly
like
did.
to entertain
Yes.
a lot. You know, I always tell people when they buy a hot tub not to,
All hot tubs.
but when I tell people to buy a hot tub, I tell them not to buy one for entertainment purposes, because really the people that are going to be using the hot tub are the people that live in your household. And that's typically the case, unless you're married to Frank Johnson.
She's right. My fault.
I'm pretty sure.
I got friends.
You have
I got a lot of friends.
I'm pretty sure. I have a lot of friends too, but nobody's ever been in my
Your
hot
friends
tub.
ain't invited.
Whatever. My friends are totally invited. But he's, no, he gets people in, I don't know, he's magic. I don't, well, that's actually his nickname is Magic, but he loves to get people in the hot tub. And I think it really is because.
You really get to know them, and then you good conversation with them.
Good conversation, and you just know how good it's going to make him feel.
Yep.
You just know that. I mean, the people in his life are super hardworking people. They're incredibly hardworking people, and he just knows that they need it. And we're super friendly, and we're super social, and people love to hang out here. We're definitely the hangout house, and that's another reason to have That's another reason to have a hot tub. I mean, I tell that a lot to people who are buying hot tubs for their teenage kids, because then you're the hangout house and you know what's going on because it's happening in your backyard and not somebody else's backyard. So that is definitely a big deal there.
Most of them come over to see my new hairdo.
I know.
See how I get
Did you guys don't know? I mean, Frank literally this week.
2 weeks now.
2 weeks. He had to shave his head, the whole thing.
Just a hereditary family thing. My
again,
brothers lost it when they were in their 30s.
He made
It
it
is
to
what it
almost
is.
60, but he's got it's something called alopecia, and literally in a 2 months time frame, it literally fell out, like all of it, and it's been a challenge
I don't want
for
it
him.
back.
It's been a challenge for him, but I think it looks good. You guys think it looks good? I think he looks
Oh.
really good. I like it. So, but he does think he wants to shave the goatee, and I'm like, no, we can't. You gotta have something there.
But one of my buddies said I look younger. That
do
was
look
shocking,
younger.
and he was serious. So
You do look younger.
you know, the hairdo I had was just terrible anyway. Anyway.
That piece of it you
This ain't
weren't
about
willing
me.
to accept was the fact that your hair was done. It needed to be done. But guys, thank you so much. And just remember, you can always find me on the Instagram. DM me there with any questions that you guys could possibly have. If you want to throw some support my way, you can always always do the, I don't even remember what it is.
Do the confetti one more time for.
You want to do the
Happy New
confetti
Year.
one more time?
for
Okay,
Happy New Year.
confetti. Happy New
Happy
Year!
New Year, everybody.
Hey guys, absolutely love you. I'm so excited that you're here. I will be live again next Monday. I've got some New Year's resolution stuff that we're going to talk about. That will involve your hot tub, and you definitely want to be involved with that. And I'll put up a new video next Wednesday. We absolutely love you guys. And Tiffany says, Happy New Year to everyone else. And we will be seeing you on the other side of the year. Keep making life epic.
Making life.
Bye-bye.